Welcome back to Banished. Alright, here we are once again returning to the town of Nutjob Hills. And yeah, it's been a while, and all I can say is sorry about that. Things happen, issues develop, and so on. But in the meantime, I've just been looking over the status of things before I unpaused, and in the last episode I pulled a major derp. I thought I was turning the foresters on, but what I was doing was turning them off. So now I need to go through this place and make sure all of the forester lodges are cutting. Of course, it would be helpful to locate all of them correctly. There we go. There's another one active. And let's see. Okay, that's the main town center area. I think there's more over here. Here's another one. Turn that on. Here's another one. We'll have that one cut. And just make sure all of these forestry operations are cutting, because we're down to 41 firewood. It is early winter of the year 75, and these logging operations need to get cranking fast, or we're going to have a problem, because there is no coal, because obviously folks have been digging into the coal to heat their homes, which you can't hardly blame them. It's winter and all that good stuff, but alright, I think I've got them all turned on. Looking over here, short a forester, can't have that. I'm going to cut the builders down to 2. Go ahead and unpause. And we have people dying of old age right away. Isn't that fun? Well, the big thing now, yes, the reserve of tools is low. Oh boy, okay. Blacksmiths, we have a couple of them. Where are you at? Alright. There it is. Yeah, it needs logs to function, and there aren't any. Until just now, there was 3 cut. So cutting is starting to happen. And as the cutting happens, tools making will continue, and we'll go ahead and turn the woodcutter on so that they can start making firewood as they get the logs, because we're almost no firewood, so we need to get this going quickly. What are you question marking? Woodcutters, 3 of 6. Let's just bring them back up to 6. Take the builders down to 1. We don't need building right now so much as we need logs to be cut and firewood to be cut to make up for my incredible derpiness here. What do we got? Pause. Okay, we've got chestnut and wheat seeds from a general goods merchant. He's got coal. Alright, I've got firewood, other things here. Okay, let's get all 300 coal. What else do we have here? Wool. Let's get all 100 wool. And there are 200 logs. All right. That will help a lot right there, all by itself. Okie doke. Well, we're not paying in firewood. As a matter of fact, I ought to reduce the firewood inventory and get that back out into the general circulation here. Okay. 1864 onions. $158 mushrooms. And I'll have to make up the rest of it with firewood, but whatever firewood I don't use in this trade, I'm going to release back into circulation to keep the population from freezing. Overpaying by 2 units. Okay. There. Alright. Trade. And what do we have for orders on this guy? Okay. Steel tools, stone, logs. For now, we'll have them bring wool. And coal. And iron. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Okay, dismissed. Get thee out of here. And now this guy, inventory, we're going to zero out the firewood inventory. I'm going to let it all back into the population, and instead, let's see, what kind of stuff do we have available here? Let's have a look at the Town Hall's master inventory and see what we can do here. We've got 4,900 onions. We've got 9,000 peppers. Okay, here we go. We're going to put 4,000 peppers in here in the trading post to make up for the firewood we're taking out. We have 10,000 wheat. All right. Let's up the wheat in the trading post to 7,000. Alright. Alright, good. That should give us something to trade with. Get the clock moving again. Alright. Log supply and firewood are going up. And these little cold things here ought to be going away soon. We certainly hope so. Meanwhile, the mine is still under construction. That's the one that replaces the one that used to be over here before it finally ran dry. Early spring, the weather's warming up. Our firewood is getting back up there. Our logs are starting to get into a useful lumber. Alright. We have another trader. And you have cattle. Well, I'm not 100% here, but I do believe we have cattle. 9 of 16, 18 of 18. Okay, yeah, we have cattle. What else? You are livestock merchant. Well, there isn't much we can do with you. Go away. All right. Yeah, the main thing right now, another trader? Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, the long sought after pumpkin seeds for completion. Alright, 3125. Okay, this is a bunch of firewood. I'll tell you what, I'm going to trade the firewood away, and then I'm going to remove firewood from the inventory. And we'll see about getting ale into this thing. Alright, yeah, okay. So we'll start out with about 750, I think. And then just toggle that up a bit. Overpaying by 35. No. There we go. Trade. And And we don't need the seed merchant anymore, because this means that we've just gotten the farmer achievement for getting all of the various seeds and such. Okay, firewood. Well, no, we're not keeping 3,000 firewood in there anymore. We're keeping 0 firewood. Alright, okay, close that out. Unpause, continue on here. Okay, our logs and firewood are going much better. I think we're over the worst of the fuel shortage. The great fuel shortage of 75. Because the town's mayor decided, oh, wait a minute, fire. Alright. Let's go see how you people deal with this. You know something? I need to get some wells out here. This is obvious. Because these people are having to traipse all over the place to try to fight this fire. Yeah, this is bad. I need to incorporate wells into these farm blocks. Building without water nearby, no wells, nothing like that. Disaster in the making here. Yeah, alright. I know it's too late now for that one, but I can start adding them in. So that we can hopefully prevent future disasters from going out of control. And it looks to me like this whole block is gonna go up and yeah. The barn, the houses, they're going up. They're gone. Yeah. I need to go through all of these farm blocks and get some wells put in so that they don't have to travel quite so far. This fire is not going out. Two houses and one barn are gone already. Just when you could appreciate some rain or snow to help put this out. They can't bring the water in fast enough because where are they going for it? Yeah, they're going all the way over here to the lake to dip out water by the bucket load and then cart it all the way back here. Alright, the houses are gone, the barn is still fully involved. Alright, set that to rebuild, set this to rebuild, and that to rebuild. Yeah, we're not going to have that happen again. Does mean I need to go through all the farm blocks, and over here in Orchard Country, I think I need to find a way to squeeze a well or three in here too. Alright, that's good there for that block of stuff. And let's see. There's another major farming area up here. It has the same design flaw. No nearby handy, convenient sources of water. in the event of fire. Alright, that takes care of that. Wouldn't hurt to have some over here. Yeah, right about there, I guess. Okay, great. I think we shouldn't have quite that kind of problem again. Once all these wells and stuff are constructed, that is. Alright, let's get our clock moving at a decent speed again. Alright. Yeah. Definitely that was real oversight. And what are your problems? Lack of inventory to cook into booze. Okay, fine. And we still have a tool shortage. We have people dying of old age again without permission. Really, people, you're supposed to get permission, filing a request in triplicate, and so on. And what is your problem? Oh. A woodcutter without stuff. Okay, hold on here. The mine is now active. Alright. Well, we don't have people to work in the miners as miners just yet. Okay, I'm going to take... we got plenty of stone. I'm going to take most of the stone cutters out and make them miners. And what are we short on? We got stored iron. We've got some coal. I'm going to set this thing working coal for the time being. Alright, good. Get busy. A woodcutter without logs to cut. What are you telling me that? We've got logs. We don't have a woodcutter. Okay. Now you've got a woodcutter. Get busy. Blacksmith, you've got your stuff. You get busy. Two blacksmiths are doing their thing. I should probably put in a third. Yes, let's do that. Let's put him over here next to this market. Alright. Resource production. Blacksmith. Alright, we'll just drop you over here. Alright, another blacksmith working. We've got 58 workers worth of stuff, 58 builders worth of stuff. Can afford to keep about 2 on builder. Whoa. Trader, what do you got? You have chestnut seeds, potato seeds, steel tools. Alright, we need the tools. Alright. I do believe we have completion on seeds, so... yeah, we have completion on the seeds, so... any seed orders need to be canceled. Okay. We're doing okay on food. We could stand more logs. Mainly we need the tools. It wouldn't be a bad idea if he had some warm coats. Mostly he's got the iron tool. Oh, he had steel tools. And he's also got iron tools. Okay, well, iron tools are better than no tools. And we've got 1,878 onions to pay for that with. And he needs 1,800 of them. Alright, trade, go away. Our clock moving again. Yeah. Alright, this will cure all these 22 people out there with no tools. Yeah, they're all picking up tools now, so that'll help. Whoa, 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 stop. People dying left and right here. Okay, how is our people that were in that had the fire problem? Their home is not being rebuilt, and okay. Miners become laborers. We'll have one miner and one stone cutter. The rest of these guys are going to be laborers. 2 builders, 5 laborers. Okay, get moving. And stop dying. We have 4 without tools and... Oh, wait a minute. Citizens with disease. This citizen is sick. Well, what are you doing out? Oh, you're visiting the doctor. Okay, fine. Do it. Tuberculosis. Well, and you are going, what is this? Hospital, okay, good. Get yourself cured and don't spread the wealth. Okay, come on, people. Let's get this show on the road. Yes, I derped up the logging, but you guys have orders to fix it, so fix it. Why is all this stone here? That's like most of our stone inventory. 1,500 firewood. We got plenty available though, so I'm not going to take it out of this. Out there. All right. Okay. Well, slowly but surely we are recovering from this disaster of Derpage. We have another trader, and you have what? You have wool, stone, log, hide coats, and leather. Okay, well, the stone I don't think we need this time. The logs I want to get just as a bit of insurance. And we'll go ahead with the 50 hide coats. No. We don't use firewood to pay if we can use ale. Overpaying by 2 units. Fine. Great. Wonderful. Resource merchant orders. Okay. Stone, log, iron, coal, steel tools. Okay. Dismissed. Okay. People will at least have tools with which to work. It's going to take a long time to get all this building done that needs to be done. There's 54 builders worth of construction. I feel comfortable putting 2 on there, so that's going to take a while. What do you have? You're okay. You're a food merchant. Buddy, I got food coming out of my ears. Go away. And this thing... Oh yeah, we need somebody working there. Probably a good idea, because the happiness is getting down there. Alright. Let me have a look at something. And as I suspected, we're kind of running out of time here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this paused and save this thing. And we'll pick up next time and continue the recovery from Derpage. We've recovered from the tornado, now we're recovering from Derpage. And maybe we'll even get to the point where we can actually get back into doing some growing as a town. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.